Alright, what's up guys? Today is Monday 15th July and the time is 10:32. I want to get this backtesting session done before live trading. I don't think I'll be live trading today because it's CPI anyway, but let's get into the backtesting. It's a new account, 100k. I haven't taken no trades, no wins, no losses, and I'll be doing from 3rd July 2023 to just basically the whole month. I'm just doing July 2023 month. Let's go. For this one, I will be changing my take profits to be only targeting on 1 to 3 risk reward, and then I'm taking 50% at 1.5 R, so like 50% of the trade. Because when I was looking at the previous one, I was taking more. My risk reward was way less than it should be. And 1 second, let me mark at 5 o'clock. And yeah, my risk reward was terrible. My win rate wasn't too great. I was just hitting break even constantly. Let's get to 2 o'clock and then we start marking price action out. There we go. We're at 225 daily. We are currently bullish on the daily, respecting this fair value gap right here, and then pushed higher, breaking structure to the upside, so we're bullish. We do have all of this liquidity build up on the 4 hour, and it's 4 hour fair value gap right underneath it. This one right here. Price respecting. I should expect to tap into this fair value gap to push higher. 1 hour. Price did just sweep this high over here. That high. And it's probably going to make its way back down to this fair value gap. So we could either catch the sells or the buy back up. Regardless, I'm not going to jump into anything just because I think it's going one way. Oh yeah, let's mark out the highs and lows on the hourly. Got that high. That swing high. And then we got this swing low. Another swing. That's basically the same thing. Let's put it there. That's equal lows. I'm not going to mark that because it's basically the fair value gap. Alright. 15 minute wait. I want to see if price took this session highs and lows. Okay. London hasn't been taken. Asia high has been taken, but Asia low just created equal lows. Oh no, it hasn't been taken. Asian low hasn't been taken. So, honestly, London manipulated, so I'm waiting for this to be taken and then we look to buy. Or if this gets swept, we could just look for sell-offs. Sorry about my voice though. Alright, 5 minutes. Let's see what price wants to do. If it takes that high, nice. We're going to be looking for sells. We could be targeting this Asia low or even this further lows down here. Wait until 5 minutes does something. I was probably targeting that high. Swept it nicely. Let's jump on the 1 minute. See if price does anything. Can get rid of that. Left behind this fair value gap on the 5 minute. It's just dumping. could expect a retrace back into this fair value gap right here for then a sell-off. Is it within equilibrium? Yeah, anything above. Or you could even just say this, and it's still within equilibrium. High, low, 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 high, and now it's going to create a lower low, I believe. There we go, it's inside equilibrium and inside that fair value gap. On the 5 minute, it's not really in anything, so we're just going to have to look at the 1 minute and see if there's anything. 5 minute hasn't created anything yet. It's just moving sideways. I don't see no entry opportunities. Price is just moving sideways. Slowly gonna make its way down to here. But would I ever got an entry? No. No entry options. No order block, no fair value gap, nothing left for me to enter from. Look at this. Price broke structure right there to the downside, leaving behind this fair value gap. And this inverse fair value gap right here. Could mark this as an inverse. Five minute, do we have anything? No. Wait a second, did it break structure in the 5 minute? Nope. Price comes back in and then sells off. If I wanted to, I could consider that the entry. Stop there and then 1 to 3, but that's crazy risk to reward. That's just come too far down to even consider entering. I mean, you have this fair value gap, but the risk to reward is just not going to be good enough for me to enter. Look, this is what I'm talking about. I have that, pretend that's blue, and then sell off from here. Oh wait, no, there. My stop's all the way up here. And then targeting these lows here. 1 to 3 is all the way down here. Would it hit? Probably, but that risk to reward is just too crazy for me. I just didn't see an entry the whole session. Worth taking. And there you go. I just would have kept moving sideways the whole time. And take me out break even just like that. My 50% of the trade would have been, it would have been hit, so I would have come out with profit, but it's just not good enough, to be honest. There's no point of risking capital for something you're unsure about. Alright, next day, Tuesday. $2.30 to 5. There we go. Up this to 15. That's at 5:30. Wednesday, what the hell? I don't get why it just keeps jumping time. My thing was clearly at the 1:30 on Wednesday. On Tuesday, I mean. Was there no trading on Tuesday? Monday. There was no trading on Tuesday, what the hell? I'm so confused. Monday. And then it goes to Tuesday, midnight. And it just goes straight to Wednesday. I'm so confused. So that means there was no trading on Tuesday. Tuesday was probably a bank holiday or something. Okay. Is it still at 2:30? Okay, still at 2:30. Move this back to 5 o'clock. Daily. Price is back in that fair value gap area. Back inside that the daily fair value gap. This one, I was talking about, should look to take out those highs. No one there, all-time high. Price has been very bullish, respecting all bullish continuations. Have that. Did it come into equilibrium? Yep, it did. And then it pushed higher. Alright, 4 hour. We just tapped into the 4 hour fair value gap as well, this one. On March, on the Monday. Make that blue. 1 hour. This could be the break or structure to the upside. This candle could be breaking up to the upside, but I still would want a sweep of liquidity. I mean, it did sweep these 2 hour worth of candles. Alright, let's mark out all the highs and lows. Could come into this. I mean, it tapped into this bearish fair value gap and then pushed lower. It did sweep all of this liquidity, then pushed. It had a great reaction to the downside breaking structure. Came back up, pushed lower. Could be bearish, but on the higher time frame is showing bullish. It might just be a higher time frame retracement. That's why it's not good to just go off low time frame. Okay, let's see the sessions. What do the other sessions do? Asia session accumulated. Asia high has been taken. Previous session high has been taken. We can mark those out. London high. All previous session highs since New York yesterday. No, on Monday hasn't been taken. All the lows though, London low has been taken, so I would want to push down further into the fair value gap to push higher. I want these liquidities to be taken before we push higher. You can mark that. I mean, nah, it's not really a swing or an important high to even consider. Hourly price could just be sweeping these hourly highs to push lower, to sweep these and then push higher. Can't really assume. Alright, let's go. Let's get into today's market. Damn, market opened and absolutely pushed on the hourly, we're still within that fair value gap, hasn't disrespected it. Could be attacking this Asia high. London high got taken. That's London high. If you can't remember, the blue is London, pink is Asia, orange is New York. Alright. I mean, this high got swept. I mean, I said it wasn't an important high, but it's the only one that makes sense for it to attack if it wants to push lower. But Asia high is just too close. Yep, knew it. Asia high was just too close for it not to want to take it. Even that, I mean, I've been looking for a retracement now that we took this high. Probably going to take that high as well, the New York session high. Might even come take this high. I mean, I get, yes, we're bullish, but I still would want a sweep before. I mean, yes, it's swept all of these lows. Wait a second, hourly. Price came, swept all of these lows back into the value gap to push higher. I mean, yes, it does make sense. Makes a lot of sense, but the way I trade, I should wait for a liquidity sweep. We can get rid of that, we can get rid of that. I mean, that hasn't been taken yet, so probably will. There we go. And then now, we could be looking for the retracement. Sell back all the way down. On the 1 minute, what do we have? We have a break of structure to the downside. Price broke this structure to the downside. Is that? Yeah, basically broke structure to the downside. Leaving behind no fair value gap on the 5 minute. Okay, this is considered an order block, this whole move. Get rid of that. 5 minute. Still nothing on the 5 minute. Price did sweep this high. And then closed below it. Hasn't left behind anything yet. I mean, I could just be wrong on price, could just be. Get rid of it. Yeah, price just looks to be bullish. At this point, I'm just going to be marking out every break, thinking it's a liquidity sweep. 15 minute reset. Price has extended a lot. But at the same time, price could just keep pushing higher and higher. Like this. Price pushed. Just kept pushing and then it retraced a bit. At the same time, price could go a bit higher and then want to retrace back. 5 minute, 1 minute, 5 minute. If we get an inverse of this massive fair value gap over here, I wouldn't mind looking for an entry. Yeah, the way the price looks, I mean, it broke structure to the downside right here. That's a break. Price tap back into this order block. could look for an entry back into this order block. Are we in discount? Yes, we're currently in the discount. No, we're not. Price did come to discount. Price should want to come back into this 1 minute order block if we are looking for sell-off opportunities. Or price just could move. I mean, it didn't leave anything for me. No. Oh my days, I'm blind. I'm so blind. Price clearly left behind this fair value gap right here on the 5 minute. Oh my days, I'm blind. 1 minute. Price tapped into that 5 minute order block, pushing down, leaving behind this fair value gap on the 1 minute. What did price do? Price came, tapped into it, bearish close, short position off there, stops right there, targeting what? On 1 to 3. And look how quick it would have hit my TP. Question is, will we be in equilibrium when entering that trade? Yep, basically. I mean, we're a bit off, but this, if you wanted to enter off this area over here, and this fair value gap, yes, it's in discount, but I wanted to see a reaction before I entered. And look how price is going to hit take profit. Then, only because I missed the little fair value gap. I mean, it hurts, but it is what it is. That would have hit take profit in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes. 8 minutes I would have hit take profit. And this right here is a clean setup. You go from the 15 minute. What do you see on the 15 minute? You see a clean sweep of liquidity. What does price do? It starts wicking away. 5 minute, what does price do? Sweeps. Leaves behind a 5 minute fair value gap whilst breaking structure on the 5 minute. What do? Drop into the 1 minute. What do you see on the 1 minute? You wait for price. This was the move that broke structure to the downside on the 5 minute. So you come to the 1 minute. 1 minute comes back up to the 5 minute fair value gap. What does it do? It doesn't even close inside. It wicks out with a strong bearish move to the downside. And then you see another fair value gap created on the 1 minute. What do? You wait for the 1 minute to tap in, and then you wait for a clean rejection out of there with like because we're selling a clean bearish strong candle like this one. You enter off the close of it. You put your stops on the previous swing high, so it's this one right here, and then you just target 1 to 3. Take your 50%. When price reaches this level here, you close 50% and put break even to you put stop loss to break even. That would have been a clean trade. Okay, wait a second. I want to see if I was targeting other draws on liquidity. So like this, that, this. Let's go until like here. Let's see if price would have come all the way down for 1 to 9. This was this would have made sense 1 to 4, but I'm gonna start sticking to my 1 to 3 and see what price does then. This right here is a higher time frame fair value. This is even a massive fair value gap right now. So price goes higher. I would have put my stop loss there, but still would have been in the trade. but look at the time. It's already 6:40. I would have probably closed all the way around. Nah. If I saw this and a little retracement, I probably would have kept holding, put my stops there, and then the price came up there, back down. I probably would have closed around here on this candle, but it's better to just target my 1 to 3, close my 50%, and then my 100%, the rest of the thing on full take profit. All right, Wednesday, Thursday. What do I have hit? No. Thursday, we need 230. Jump on 5 minute. There we go, 230. Yeah, price would have hit, but look at the time. It's not more than the next day. Oh my days. So I was basically right. I wanted price to come take these lows out. Alright, I'm going to mark out 5 o'clock. Bingo. Daily. We came further into the Fair Value Gap. A lot further. Would this be considered an order? This move right here is an order block. Price came tapped into this daily order block, 4 hour. What do we have on the 4 hour? We have this move right here is a 4 hour order block. Price could want to come tap into that. Make that yellow. Remember, that's an 4 hour order block. Why? Because it came, swept liquidity, and then caused the move back up. Alright, hourly. Reset. Wait a second, the break structure to the downside on the 1 minute. The daily, I mean. Daily, no. 4 hour. I mean, if it closes like this, yes, it broke structure to the downside. Alright, hourly. We got these highs up here. We got that high there up there. We got that high up there. And we got that high up there. What do we have down here now? We got this low down here. We got these lows right here that should want to be taken. The price does come this far down. We got that low. We got that low. And we got that low. And anything further is too extreme. I mean, these ones are extreme, but not impossible. Got that low as well. Alright. I mean, currently price has respected this hourly fair value gap. 5 minute. Let me see what other sessions did. Asia move, London consolidated. I mean, the London highs and lows have not been taken. Unless you're considering, I mean, literally at 10:55. Wait a second, 1 minute. No, that's still part of London. London highs, Asia highs has not been taken. So, can consider moving back up after this massive. It could be a sweep on the higher time frames. 5 minute. What do we have going on the 5 minute? We have this fair value gap right now on the 5 minute being respected. Jump on the 1 minute. Could catch something straight on market open, but I don't want to trade market open, so we'll wait for a 5 minute sweep of liquidity right there, and if price wants to go further lower, sweep that. Yep, swept and rejection on the 1 minute. What do we have? Break of structure on the 1 minute. And then inverse fair value gap on the 1 minute. Forget dragging all the way. Red. Make sure it's inversed. There we go. 5 minute. I mean, it could be coming back into this. It created an inverse on the 5 minute. We're in between two inverses. A 5 minute inversed and then push lower. It's the 15 minutes saying. 15 minute tapped into this fair value gap. So we could be looking for sells, to be honest. A quick sell. If price inverses that fair value gap, I'll be looking for sells. Nope, never inversed it. Okay, on the 5 minute, what do we have? Nothing. 1 minute. Could consider that a break. Get rid of that. And second. 5 minute. This is an inverse. Make that red. And then we can get rid of this because it's being disrespected. Unless we don't close. And price is just moving sideways, sideways, sideways. Swept. Tapped into that. Reaction. Broke structure, the downside. And yeah, I should be looking for sells, to be honest. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Can also get rid of that. 5 minute. What do we have? Let's wait until the 5 minute gives us something to enter off of. Do we have this 5 minute fair value gap right here? Let's see where market closes. Not market, where this candle closes. On the 1 minute. I mean, equilibrium's all the way up here. Price does come into this fair value gap with the equilibrium. I'll be happy to enter off of that. I'm gonna go reaction off this 5. Oh, that's never enough 5 minute fair value gap. Got this 1 minute fair value gap inside equilibrium. Not 5 minute, 1 minute fair value gap. Give me an entry. Price did tap that 4 hour order block that I was talking about earlier. Absolutely no entry. All it is today's. This day would have been a no trading day, to be honest. Because what is market price action doing? Alright, that could be break of structure. I mean, it broke structure here. Could have into the short position of that candle, stops at the last high, targeting your 1 to 3. So that will be around here. But now I missed it. Price came there, last high, targeting on 1 to 3. I put market price on this. It is that fair value gap. I put a limit order, 1% limit. Save. Wait a second, let me mark out if we're in discount. Yup, we're currently in discount. And then 5 minute, we'll do it in the 5 minute. Accumulation and finally the push out. Alright, 1 minute. I mean, price could come sweep out all those highs. But at the end of the day, let's put that there and that there. So when price comes to this, with 50% and break even. Alright, break even and 50%. Close 50%, save, break even. I mean, this was a very risky play because price already came down to my 50% and then pushed lower. So if anything, price could have stopped me out. That was a risky entry. I wasn't thinking, I was just clicking. But we'll most likely hit TP. Or stop loss. Break even. There we go. Break even. Should have closed when we were like down here, but it is what it is. We made $827. I mean, that's probably the best we could have done with today's price action. Either way, I would have got my 50% of a hair break even. I wouldn't have re-entered, but we just would have gone a bit lower. That's it. Could even target that low, never taken. With that kind of look at how price action moved throughout New York session. Wait, let me delete that. I'll delete everything but where you can see. You're not seeing how price action moved. Side. On the 5 minute, this is horrendous price action. I mean, it does look like it's getting ready for its big move to the upside. I think. Yeah, most likely move. Oh my God, I can't speak. It's most likely getting ready for its big move. But I'm not gonna assume what's gonna happen. We're doing another 20 minutes of back testing, and then I need to go and start getting ready for the live trading today for 2:30, because right now it's already 11. I need to go eat breakfast and shower. Don't know what I'm telling you guys, but it is what it is. Okay, Thursday, okay, Friday. It's 2:30, still not there. I might just do this Friday, so I'll just do a week's worth of trading. And then, yeah, we'll call it a day for this session. I think every day I'll just do a week worth of back testing. Friday, 2:30, finally around here. There we go. Still 230. Just making sure it didn't move and make me miss the session. Alright, still 230. That was a big move. Definitely probably news. I don't know why I can't speak. It's maybe because I'm starving. I don't know. Okay, 5 o'clock. Daily. Start with that. What do? Came into that daily order block that I marked out. The 4 hour order block I marked out. I mean, this could be an order block. I'm not too sure. But we're still respecting this daily fair value gap. Hasn't closed below it. 4 hour. Here it is. This is the order block I was talking about. This one. Price came to the pip. And then, I mean, it came to the wick. But to the candle, it came to the tick. And then it pushed out of it with a nice reaction. Price still could want to come take out these lows. And then push higher. But what's this? Market open. Alright, yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at over here. Price did sweep out these highs and could be wanting to move lower. Let's see on the sessions, what the sessions do. Both sessions, accumulation, manipulation, distributed. And then it done its retracement already. I won't be surprised if New York session does absolutely nothing. Wait a second. Why is this an hour behind? Oh, it is 2:30. So why over here is it 3:30? Let me try 1:30 and 4. Okay, 2:30 to 5, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. I think they're all 1 hour ahead. So midnight, 4 a.m., 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. That is London session. 8 a.m. 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Okay. That is 7 to 10. Nice. I don't know why it was the wrong. I need to check every time I come to backtesting. Because I was so confused. This big whole move didn't happen during that time. Anyway, price came. It looked like it swept out all these highs. Left this fair value gap, left behind this state. One of my days I cannot speak. Left behind this inverse fair value gap. Honestly, I don't know what my bias is. Price action just doesn't make sense to me. Scared of that. I'm low-key confused. I mean, yes, you could say that's a sweep. And this was a sweep. But technically, this is higher, so you'll pick the higher one. And then we can mark out all the lows. That's a low. That's a low. On the hourly. Those are hourly lows that I would want to take out. Could consider that as an hourly high. Okay, 5 minute. Oh my days, I forgot. To mark this high out. And get rid of that. It's already been taken. I don't really know my bias for the day. I mean, overall, we're bullish on the high time frame, like the 4 hour and the daily. So, could be looking for buys if we sweep out this low on the 1 hour. Yeah. If we can't sweep out this low, I'll most likely be looking for buys. Or it just might push higher without me. Confused? Yes. Because, yes, you can consider price came and swept these hourly highs in here. But there still is. I'll probably the thing is about backtesting over here, I won't be able to backtest my S&T divergence and trade the S&P, because honestly I don't know if I can. I mean, I can, I think, but I don't know if the time will be the same. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like I can't trade the S&P and NAS the same time. Yeah, today'll probably be a no trading day, because this price action's got me lost. It hasn't swept. I mean, it has swept before the session started, but it's just left too much of a gap in between. I mean, if we get a sweep of this sell, come on man, you came so low, why don't you want to sweep it hourly? What did you take? Took out this hourly low. Both those hourly lows. Could you consider that? Wait a second. Obviously the move's really done, but I don't see that as a actual sweep. I want price to come even lower to sweep that, because it's probably a session low, isn't it? Yeah, London low. Price hasn't taken London low yet. I mean, yes, it's swept. 5 minute, left behind nothing. So I'll still want price to come left behind this fair value gap, yes, but I wouldn't have entered. This doesn't make sense to me. Wait a second. Let's see. 5 minute fair value gap. Yes. 1 minute. What do we see? Retracement. Back into it. Strong bullish close out of it. Is it inside equilibrium? That's the question. Nope, it didn't come into discount. I mean, is that the low? This is the low. Low, high, low, high, low. So it would have been this low. Yes, it came into discount. Bullish close out. By the stops on the previous. I mean, yes, you can consider that. And then target your 1 to 3. Would I have taken this trade? Hell no. Even though it's gonna go and hit TP, this trade, I mean, yes, it swept over this, but it could have tapped into this. You could have considered that tapping into an order block, because somewhere in this down move there's an order block. So yes, taking this trade would have been risky. Could even targeted this high. Price most likely would take it, let's be honest. And there we go, price took it, as I said. But on the 5 minute, what did we leave behind? Did we leave anything else? No. So the only entry opportunity was this fair value gap, which turned out to be a good one. But would I have entered? Probably not. And that's me done with today's session, because price has come to the end of the time I trade from 2:30 to 5. And yeah, price most likely would take out this high as well. Could target that high. Five minute. 1 minute. Oh, a bit confused. There we go, price took that high. That could have been a 1 to 6 risk to reward day. Would I have taken that high? Let's find out. I would have probably taken my full take profit up there, but that's not the way I trade. I trade my 1 to 3. That's a 1 to 9. that I could have got. But I mean, the entry confluences were equilibrium, high time frame, fair value gap on the 5 minute. What did let me see where price tapped into. Let's get rid of that because that didn't suit price. And then let's get this and see what price tapped into. Okay, hourly, price tapped into an hourly fair value gap. That's the same daily fair value gap the price tapped into. Okay, 15 minute. Do we have anything on the 15 minute? No, that is not considered as an order block. 30 minute. That doesn't consider an order block. Hourly. I mean, we've got that fair value gap. 15 minute. Yeah. Price basically had nothing for us. Oh my days, I was looking too far. This is where I was meant to look. This right here is an order block on the 15 minute. Price filled that order block to the tick. This is an order block. Price respected it. Let's see if I can get it. That's a 5 minute order block. Same thing, 15 minute. That was a clean respect to this. This right here is an order block because it came, swept liquidity, caused the push back up. Vice versa, if you sweep liquidity and then cause, wait, let me find a better example. Okay, this right here will be the order block. These two blue candles, what they do, cause sweep of liquidity and then the push back down. What did price do? Push straight back. Look at this blue candle. Push straight back into this order block and then continue this move. I think order blocks were probably the hardest thing for me to grasp with trading, but it's low-key making more and more sense to me. We got this 5 minute order block tapping, swept all of these liquidities. On the hourly, you can see it as sweeping this, all of this. Okay, and then on the 5 minute, you have that 5 minute fair value gap. And you could consider this a 5 minute inverse, but I would have gone off this 5 minute fair value gap. 1 minute, what did we do? We jumped in, we waited patiently to see price come back into this 5 minute fair value gap, and then marked out equilibrium. What did price do? Tap into equilibrium and that 5 minute fair value gap and close strongly bullish. Basically, almost inversing this fair value gap to begin with. What do we do? Put our entry on that candle close. You have to wait for the candle close, because what if you enter over here whilst this candle has 2 minutes left and then it closes all the way down here? That's you being stopped out. And then price continued its move up. I would have targeted my 1 to 3, which was like around here, but this was a clean 1 to 9. But that's the thing, sometimes that's my 1 to 3 right there. Would have taken me quite a bit of time. 5 minutes. Ruler. So from there to there, that's almost 50 minutes. 50 minutes basically for TP to hit. Whereas if I was targeting these other highs all the way up here for 1 to 9, I feel like when I was doing my 1 to 3 with 50% at 1.5R, I was making more than I was doing my partials on the higher risk to reward trades, which low-key didn't make sense to me, because the higher the risk to reward, the more profit I should be making. But on like a 1 to 6R trade, I would be making around 2.5, which is basically the same as that 1 to 3 trade, which didn't make sense to me. So I will be doing my 1 to 3s for a bit, seeing how that plays out. We delete that, jump in the 15, go back. Okay, 100% win rate, risk reward was the 0.8. I took that one win that hit break even. After TP1, it was a risky entry. Obviously, it's 100% win rate because I only took one trade and I won that trade. So next session could just be a consecutive losing session where I tarnish the 100% win rate and go into drawdown. So we can't really, you can't really be happy. I mean, yes, it's good, but it's not great. That's one trade I took in the whole week. I'm happy with it. Checklist, I might have to create a checklist. Okay, sessions. This, with my other side back testing, the win rate is 44. And let me show you what I've been taking. These are all the trades I don't think that's all of them. Okay, yeah, that is. I started with loss and then I made the 2k. This was trading not the 1 to 3. This was targeting other draws on liquidity. See, on this where is it? This one 2.7. That was a 1 to 6 R trade, I believe, and I only made it 2.7, which doesn't make sense. I should make at least half of that 1 to 6 or even more. But yeah, thank you for watching. You'll probably see me today or see a video today of live trading. Thank you for watching, and any questions, leave it in the comments. I'll answer. I am trying to upload at least twice a day. One backtesting in the morning and then the PM session where I'm doing the live trading. If you don't see an upload, get on to me. I should be posting every day. If not, get on to me in the comments. Tell me why I'm not doing it, and basically be the reason why I'm uploading and staying consistent. I mean, I am trying. It's just discipline at the end of the day. And yeah, thank you for watching. Peace.